You have always had the power within you. What was lost is now found. And God has given you the keys to the universe. Some things are right before our very eyes. And in these new energies, things are happening very rapidly. What you were accustomed to when it comes to everyday life is rapidly changing. And what a better place to learn about the new everyday life than right here on our everyday lives. Many people have received what is rightfully theirs, their keys, the keys to the universe. You know, when I started this channel and I stood out there and I said, I'm going to give you the keys to the universe. And it's actually the very first playlist on the channel page. If you're new to the channel, check it out. The keys to the universe. God has given us the keys to the universe. And in today's lesson, God speaks to us through signs, through synchronicities, through firsthand experiences. You might have an experience in your everyday life, and keys might be resonating with you, and I'll share Uncle Mike's story. A lot of times, you know, I spend a lot of time letting it marinate over the past few months. And this is a season that we've gone through, and there's seasons within seasons, right? It's like inception. It's like dreams within dreams. There's seasons and cycles within bigger seasons and cycles. And this summer is going to be so potent, and it's going to be real hot. You're going to feel the Holy Spirit fire, and that fire is rising within each and every one of you. The keys to the kingdom, the keys to the universe are now ours. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, could you kindly hit the like button? It helps others find this message. I'm very grateful for that. And please share today's message if it resonates with you. What was lost is now found. And you might have started your journey. You had an understanding about the power that you possess. You possess this power, not somebody else. The subconscious mind, the subconscious programs of society, also others that are within society, they try to steal or siphon your power away. They try to steal what is rightfully yours, take your energy away, put something, it's a very terrible word, two terrible words, self-doubt. They try to put self-doubt in your head, while all along, you were the one that possessed the power. And you have to realize this, and what was taken from you, what was lost, is now found. You know, the other day I talked about quantum chaos. And you might have things in your everyday life, and please check out that video. It's really going to be helpful. It's one of the most powerful videos that's going to explain this time. It's going to help me explain this this example that I had yesterday, okay? Hit that like button. We're going to take the journey. Story time with Uncle Mike, okay? So I look at being in this position that I'm at. God gives me certain scenarios to decipher the codes, like how you have the DNA codes inside of you. Do you have the 144 code? Let us know in the comments. So God gives us scenarios and codes. If you have the opened third eye, if you are awake and aware, you start to decipher the code. And a lot of times, you cannot be told. You have to realize it through a scenario. So the other day in the gym, yesterday in the gym, I go into my pocket. I was getting, you know, close to wrapping it up. And I said, oh, shift. Where are my keys? My heart dropped into my foot. I said, where's my keys? Where's my keys? And I said, I am a man of routines and rituals with certain things, okay? And I know where it's either here or it's in this little pocket in the bag. And I go by they're all in a row, these 3 machines, and then I went to the other side where I was working out earlier, and the gym is very straight, so you could see everyone that's kind of there. It's very open, and you could see who's going towards the front desk. I'm looking, and I'm looking 1, 2, 3, and I was kind of in a row for a while down this straight, line. I didn't see anyone, right? And I'm like, where's the keys? I saw my friend. I said, I can't find my keys. I can't find my keys. Where are the keys? Where are the keys? I look around, they're nowhere. Now, part of me, right, the egoic mind of me, kind of like starts freaking out a little bit, because all of the things that are going to happen afterwards, like how it throws like your entire day off. But I knew, I said, the keys are just going to be at the front desk. Even though I was panicking, I said, the keys are just going to be at the front desk. So I walk straight down. I didn't see no one walking there. I go over to I said, by any chance, did someone return the keys? She goes, yeah, someone just returned the keys. Here you go. Here's the keys. Oh my God, thank you. But who? There was no one there. In my mind, I said, someone just returned them to the front desk. And she goes, here are your keys. God is returning our keys. Now, this is very potent, because I know where I normally put these things, and I'm very OCD, if you will, with these things. And the keys were gone. But even though I was kind of a little panicky, I said the keys are going to be at the front desk. And I was kind of in an area where, I would have seen someone kind of, either say, oh, is this your keys? Like, there was no one there. And it was just very strange. But I said to myself, the keys are going to be at the front desk. And the girl says, here's your keys. So she gave me the keys back. And that's what's happening right now. Okay, this is an example of what you have been through. You have always had the keys within you. It's in your innate. The keys are within your DNA. A long time ago, this video is still on the channel page. You could check it out. The 144,000. 1 + 4 + 4 is 9. Tesla said if you ever knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, you would hold the keys to the universe. The keys are within your DNA. You actually hold these keys. What are the keys? You have lifetimes. Okay, we're here on Earth School for soul's growth. Okay, and everyone has, we reap what we sow, right? Everyone has put in a certain amount of effort, right, over their lifetimes, the content of character within people. You've always, I'll say it one more time for good luck. You've always had the power inside of you. Write it down in the comments. Write it down. Write it down in the comments. Write it on a piece of paper to remind yourself, because a lot of the mishaps, right, the way that we fall short is actually when we're tricked to have self-doubt. That's why your Uncle Mike, sometimes he'll see the trolls, he'll see the weak narcissist. They'll say, oh, you can't do that, you can't be this. So what this is, ready? Hold on to your seats, light warriors. This is a demon showing up to put something called self-doubt. And when you try to get self-doubt, if someone tries to implant a subconscious program of self-doubt, you say, not up in here. Just like that. You can put not up in here. That's what you do. Okay? Smash the like button if your Uncle Mike is speaking the truth. So there's going to be people that crawl into your life. There are parasites that come into your life that try to develop what is called this is the science behind this, guys. Ready? They try to give you a subconscious program of self-doubt. And we delete this subconscious program. Anytime someone says, oh, you can't be this, I did this full video. You are somebody's miracle. It's on the channel page. Within the past month, go to the first playlist. You are someone's miracle. A lot of people, they have the wrong subconscious program. They think a unicorn is going to come from the clouds and just make everything better. But as your Uncle Mike has shared with you over the past few years, not only do you have faith in God, but God has faith in you. Because you are the one that has to carry out this mission. It's not going to be done by a magical unicorn and rainbow. It's going to be done by you, the chosen one. You, the 144,000. You, the rainbow warrior. Beautiful rainbow warriors, yeah. The Hopi spoke about this time period, right? Hopi prophecy. When the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people will come onto the earth from many colors, classes, creeds, and whom by their actions and deeds will make the earth green again. They will be known as the warriors of the rainbow. And you could write it in the comments. I am a warrior of the rainbow. You could see this right now. Look at our community. We are all different colors, classes, and creeds. We come from different backgrounds. We live in different locations all around this world. Okay, where are you located? Let us know in the comments. Where are you located? We're scattered everywhere, and we are everywhere. And your consciousness is everywhere now. You are embedded everywhere. A lot of the things that you went through is so that you could be expanded outward within the ether, right? Tesla talked about this ether that we're in. This is a time period of spiritual rulership. It's time to put on your crown. And guess what, light warriors? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. My journey has not been easy. And you might be at different parts of your journey. You know that it's not an easy journey because it's the density of the reality. So as a Sigma archetype, if you're new to the channel, go to the channel page. As a Sigma archetype, you are outside of the matrix construct. So operating within the matrix construct is very dense for you. It's not easy. You say, this world is very strange to me. It's very strange what's going on out here. You're watching the behaviors of people. This is normal. This is not normal. And we've been seeing this, especially over the past few years, getting out of alignment. We got to get back to the basics. And there are basics, okay? Immutable truths of the universe. The core creator truths, laws that are followed and should be followed. When they're not followed, when they're out of alignment, this is a time period of balance. This is a time period of alignment. Here on this channel, we put people as a community, we strive to be in balance. We strive to be in harmony. You know, and I'm learning myself on my journey. I'm learning more and more about these terms, okay? And there's wrong terms out there about blending. You got to watch out for that, okay? It's about harmonization. Isn't that interesting? Harmonization, harmony, we're like a symphony, right? And we're all playing together. See, the point is, okay? And you could look at your Uncle Mike, right? You see how I go about things, and I might be different than maybe other people on YouTube or TikTok or, you know, other places. And that's the way it's supposed to be. We're not all supposed to be the same. We're not all supposed to be carbon copies. And this is a time period of differentiation. This is a time period of differentiation. That's the only way you'll see the truth. And that's why you see these things. And that's why you see polar opposites. And that's the energies right now. Things are going in polar opposite directions. But at the same time, there's harmonization. That's why we're kind of seeing this kind of like split, but then come back together. All right. And you lived this, right? Rational, 1, 2, 3. It's not a straight line. And that goes back to the video I did on quantum chaos. And I could look back on my life and I could see how I worked within the quantum field. Even if I didn't understand it with this lifetime's knowledge, okay, I am very ancient. I have been doing this for all eternity. And just like each and every one of you, I had to go through the amnesia. If you're new to some of this, you should check out a woman called Dolores Cannon. Okay, I'm very grateful that I came across what she had to share, because we all had to go through this amnesia. And there's too much, it would be too much for us to see everything. Like some people that are tuned in, you might see, parts of other dimensions, right? Other dimensional things going on. But sometimes we have to focus. So that's what I've been doing on my journey, simply on this 3D journey right now. You find yourself in isolation, even in the physical, so you could stay focused like a laser beam. There's too many things going on. That's not good. That's why things were pruned from your life over the past few years. Have things been pruned from your life? Let us know in the comments. Okay? Maybe jobs were pruned. Maybe narcissists were pruned. Things were pruned. God was sitting there pruning away. Okay? You're pruning, and at first, what's going on? Because it's change. It's change. Change is scary. Okay? But again, it's a season. And eventually that season comes to an end. But we have to go through a time period. We have to be refined. We had to be on the threshing floor. This quantum chaos, it's been happening. And I could see that yesterday, because certain things, right? And that's why, sometimes you check and double check things, because intuitively you're an older soul and you know this. You know about the quantum field. So you kind of etch it in your mind, right? You look at something, double check, make sure it's there, double check again that it's still there. Are you someone like that? Let us know. So the more that this chaos that's coming from the quantum is going on, right, and it can be scary. So that's why you really want to etch things and have a knowing, and you're not going quote unquote crazy. I share with my mother a lot. She's going through the journey, and it's interesting to watch people and see them. And she's like, yeah, I put this there. And I said, am I going crazy? And it's not there. And all these things are moving around. I'm going to say this again today, and we're witnessing this happening very, very intensely. Are things disappearing and reappearing? I swear, I know I put it, I had it here. Are you witnessing people popping in and out of your reality? And again, it is overwhelming. If you are watching this, or if you are analyzing this from a flat plane of existence, from the 3D lens, it's very overwhelming. It's very overwhelming. But when you get a higher vantage point, okay, I did a full video. I have a YouTube short. We have tremendous YouTube shorts. When this is over, head over to the channel page, check out the YouTube shorts, okay? You got to get a higher vantage point, right? Like that lookout point on top of the fort where I was, right? You got to get a higher vantage point. You got to take yourself out of it. And it's difficult. It's difficult to take ourselves out of this when we're actually in the storm. That's why God says, okay, we're gonna pick you up. We're gonna take you over here. We're gonna put you here, nice and safe, okay? Away from all the distractions, away from all the narcissists, away from everything. Shh. Be quiet. Listen, right? Did you go through that? God's gonna take you, and he's gonna rapture you away from it all. And in my time period of solitude, in my time period with my best friend, God, oh yeah, you see things that you've never seen before, yeah? You've never seen these things. That's why you have to go through this, because you actually had the power inside of you all along. But since you were a child, since you were born, people try to talk you out of it. You have no idea how many times people try to talk me out of it, Light Warriors. But your Uncle Mike still keeps going. Everyone, write that down in the comments. Keep going. You have to listen to yourself, because you are getting everything within the ether. That chi energy, right? Oh, you're like a nuclear power plant, yeah? And those DNA receptors, right, they're receiving more of your essence. So you might be called, okay, right now, I'm actually in a period of fasting, okay? And I was called to do this, and I'll be sharing more about my journey. So right now, we just had another blast from the sun. Again, if you're new or if you missed yesterday, check that video out. And we have to integrate the rest of ourselves. This soul retrieval cannot be stopped. So you constantly are bringing in parts of you that were disconnected, fractals of you that were disconnected. The power is residing inside of you, not an external source. A lot of people in the world, they're waiting for external sources to save them. You have to realize that you had the power inside of you all along. It's within you. It's within your DNA. We've always said these things. We know these things intuitively. You know, I watch sports a lot, and like a natural term, it just comes, right? You watch sports, right? Yeah, it's in his DNA. You just don't. Yeah, it's it. We say these things naturally. We say these things naturally because naturally we know what is natural. The problem with the world right now, things are not operating naturally. When you actually operate naturally, you go with the heart, you go with the gut. Too many people are taking fake and wrong subconscious programs in the mind. And if they're thinking, because there could be someone that could corrupt it. Remember, and I've shared this a long time ago, okay? The mind can be corrupted, but the sacred heart can never be corrupted. The sacred heart. You know about that sacred heart? The sacred heart can never be corrupted. The mind can be corrupted. And we see these things over time. Just look at it in the 3D terms, right? Like we even know, like, you know, people later in life, they might get dementia, right? The mind, right? The mind, and we're learning more about the brain, the mind. What about the heart? What about that field? What about that 5,000 times greater than your brain electromagnetic field of the heart? Electromagnetics, I shared about this. You got to start thinking about yourself as electromagnetic and thinking. Please hit the like button if this is making sense and it helps you on your journey. Start knowing that you are a soul and you don't have a soul. And then all of a sudden your life begins to change. Very important. Lucky Rose, I appreciate you. Thank you, Lucky Rose. Thank you for sharing your goodness and your big heart. I appreciate that, yeah. It's a big heart. And you know what? These are the things that are representations, and we see these things on our journey. We see the epigenetics. Epigenetics so important above genetics. Things can be delayed. Remember that you can never be stopped technically, but when it comes to corruption, distractions, and that's why you really have to understand free will. Free will. And anything can corrupt it, like being overly perfect is dangerous, right? Because then you could start getting overwhelmed and trying to be perfect at everything. And there actually is no such thing as perfect. But the more that a higher vibration, the most high is authentic. And when you strive to be authentic on a daily basis, everything starts to fall into place. You do the best you can at the time. Remember, science only answers questions with the information available at the time, and so can you. On your journey, you didn't have all the information, and that's why your Uncle Mike is honored to be here every single day. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We're here every single day. Isn't that powerful? Isn't that powerful? You hit the starburst in the chat, you feel the supernova power. Can you imagine that? So this is a time period, right, where we have to see This is a time period of revelation. Revelation. It's not the end of the world. Apocalypse. Ooh, it's the apocalypse. It's not the end of the world. It's the end of a world, but it's a great revealing. And when I did that video, God is revealing the truth of you. Here we are. Well, here we are, right? God is revealing the truth of you. Appreciate that, Janet. Uncle Mike always brings the fire, right? Do you feel the fire? Yeah. They try, listen, and you might become more sensitive to this. It's not hard to see any longer. It's not hard. And you have to start using a different platform. Okay? And I'm going to be speaking about this. And your Uncle Mike, right now, right? I'm doing science experiments. I'm doing real life examples so that we have content for years and decades and centuries and millennia on this channel. We just keep going, right? So the things that you do, right? Not only are you on your soul's journey, not only are you leveling up, but as we level up, we take our brothers and sisters with us. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Sometimes there's stowaways. Oh, yeah. Sometimes there's stowaways. Did you know this? Hit the like button if your Uncle Mike is speaking the truth. Yeah, let's get a little cleansing energy. Sometimes there's stowaways. And they're trying to parasite off of your ascension. Did you know this? And that's why every once in a while, you see, I wasn't aware of this earlier on my journey, and I didn't understand why God was giving me the lessons. See, I am a man of principle, and I am obedient to Almighty God. And the more that we learn about this, okay, sometimes there's stowaways. Sometimes we have to purify, and that's why if we never bow down, if we never have self-doubt, if we hold the standard every day, right? I have a North Star. I look at it, and the North Star is authenticity. And every day I strive to be on the vibration of authenticity. I know we still operate out of the 3D, so it's never going to be at 100, but we could be at 99.9999999 and strive to get all the way there. Lion, I love you very much. Thank you so much, Lion Teach. There is a door within you to be opened, and God's giving you the keys. Absolutely. God's giving you the keys. You have the key in the hand. Are you going to enter the door? All you got to do is stick it in. Yeah. Just give it a little turn, a little friction with the key. Turn it, write it down, turn it. Turn that key, baby. Turn that. If you absolutely love this channel, please let us know in the comments. AQ, I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for that, AQ. I really appreciate that, AQ. Yeah. Yeah, all you got to do is stick it in. That's all you got to do. It's real simple. And as we continue to move forward, we're going to learn the truth about these things. You know, you were given a lot of, eternal damnation. You're a sinner. You're a this. Blah, 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 blah. Just tell them, not up in here, right? Just say, not up in here, right? Look at that, 555. Beautiful. Thank you, AQ. I appreciate it. Yeah. So you have to stay focused on this. And what you thought was good or bad, again, go to my video on quantum events. Quantum events. You say, oh my God, what a terrible thing or terrible person. It's probably the best thing you've ever had. And you say, oh, this is a great thing. This is a great person. Ruh-roh. So, there's a lot of things. This is a time period of revelation. Absolutely slick country. Remember, Tesla said no big laboratory is needed in which to think. See, your church could be out on the beach. Your church could be up in the mountain. Where is your church? Let us know. Where is your temple? Your temple's right here, kid. Once again, where is your temple? Your temple's right here, kid. Got to know it. You can't have self-doubt. I know about the sliders, Oh, you know about the slider people? That's right. And so you might glitch a lot of electronics. You're saying, what are all the things? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be beach party time. Remember, these are all the great things, right? Beach parties, right? Parties in the park. I saw all these. Now it's like people having fun, people going out. There's got to be more love, more kissing, more hugging, more touching, more real life, human interaction, not robotic stuff, not separation. Come back together. Hit the like button if your Uncle Mike is speaking the truth. You don't realize it at first, and all of a sudden you say, these people, they were trying to isolate me from everyone else. These subconscious programs were trying to isolate me from everyone else. Speak the truth. Yeah, Hulk smashed the like button too. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, it's coming, Cristal. Yeah, please subscribe to this channel. You have no idea the magnificent videos that are coming to this channel. It's unbelievable. Every single day, magnificent stuff. And stuff that have been in the world. I'm like Troy Polamalu, okay? If you've never seen the Head and Shoulders commercial, you go look it up, okay? Your Uncle Mike is like Troy Polamalu. Never not working. Remember, he's the dentist. Oh, he's cleaning the car, right? He's helping the lady, right? Never not working. That's me. I'm never not working. All right, I am supplied with an inexhaustible source from Almighty God, and the ideas keep flowing. All the ideas, you know that commercial? Never not working. That's me. Okay, but my work, sometimes I have to sit and I have to think and I have to process. That's a lot of energy, right? And I see this. Okay, here is a man that goes to the gym, lifts that heavy ass weight, right? Ronnie Coleman used to say, everyone want to be a bodybuilder, but nobody want to lift no heavy ass weight. Okay, so sometimes the mental aspect of this is much more exhausting, energy draining, or utilizing more energy to do it than actually lifting all that heavy weight. Okay, so you're going to start to understand the difference about these things. There's very big changes happening right now. Integrate these energies. Activate the keys inside of you. The keys are never outside of you. You thought they were out. You had it all along. You had it all along. Yeah. So if you're called to fast right now, listen to it. We just had another burst of solar activity. Go to the channel page if you're new. Let us know in the comments, are you feeling your full power and potential coming online right now? It's coming back online. It's always been inside of you. You always will move forward. You always have been this person. You are now just a representation of this person without the fear. Isn't that interesting? You were always this person. People out there, ready? They're probably narcissists. They're probably parasites. You changed. You changed. You ever get that? Let us know in the comment. Oh, you changed. I was always this person. I'm just now a representation without the fear, the guilt, or the shame. You got to be real mindful of these things. Hit the like button if you're learning something new. Hit the like button. Share this video if your Uncle Mike is supporting you at this time. When people give you shame, they start dumping the shame. They start dumping the guilt. Say, you got to get out of here. Okay? Get out of here. Roar, get out of here. Roar, start roaring like the lion. See ya. And when you have that power, okay, I can't be a full representation. I can't serve hundreds of thousands of people within distractions, with parasites, with all these other things. You got to stay focused. You got to stay focused and have an understanding and look at the production. This is a time period of revelation. It's a time period of seeing the truth, of feeling the truth. Feel the truth. You got to feel it. Isn't it right, Casey? That's what they do. If you embody authenticity, you got to stay focused on it. You got to stay focused like a laser beam. You have a laser beam focus on God. If God is for you, chosen one, who could be against you? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing. There's nothing to fear. I mean, it really was great words. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. It's an illusion. And you could only see this when you sit in quiet. Sandy Beach, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Sandy Beach. I love sandy beaches. Yeah. Circumstances change, not people. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We are who we are. Who are you? People are concerned with, what they're going to do, but they're not concerned with who they are. Oh, it's getting deep. Your Uncle Mike likes to go real deep, kid. Hit the like button if you like when Uncle Mike goes deep. Let us know in the comments. You can't be concerned and say, oh, what am I going to do? People have to start being concerned on who they are. Know thyself. Know thyself to activate your power. Know thyself to activate your power. You can't do anything if you don't know thyself. There's people lost. The more that you're looking out there, they don't even know themselves. They don't even know who they are. Follow the lead just like the blind lead the blind. Remember? Someone remembers. It's like the blind leading the blind out there. Know thyself. I've been sharing this. God has built a foundation for you, and you, behind the scenes, are working with God to build that foundation. And now you're on the foundation, boom, and then you blast the light into the ocean. Blast that light into the ocean. Blast it. Be the lighthouse. Focus on your strength, the foundation. You got a solid foundation. You're the brightest light there is. You're like a supernova. He said I'm a supernova. You're like a supernova. Teachers teach. We are who we are. Builders build. Teachers teach. Leaders lead. Know thyself and know thy energies of this world. You got to know it. You have to understand it. You have to have an understanding. You have an overstanding. When you come outside of your body, you go on top of the mountain like your Uncle Mike did in the video. You go up in that lookout tower on the fort that your Uncle Mike went. Head over to the channel page. Check out that YouTube short. You got to get up, and you have an overstanding, and you take yourself out of it, and you sit and you say, okay, here's my life. I put it down. I said, okay, now I'm looking at it from outside of it. You can't see it. The storms all around you, all the debris. When the storm comes, it picks up debris. It spins it around. You can't see as good. All the debris. The same things that could be applied in everyday life could be applied to your spiritual growth, to your ascension journey. It's my honor to lead the way. It's my honor to create a community of beautiful people. I love you all. And keep going no matter what. You don't know. You think you know. Oh, but you don't know. That's the refinement, the threshing floor. We have to be in it because this matrix, it was so convoluted. I appreciate all the beautiful comments. I really do. Thank you all. Thank you all. Please know that the keys have been inside of you all along. Stay focused on that. I'm so grateful for all of your support. The best things please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Leave a comment on this video and scroll the comments. People help each other out in the comment section. We're a community. You can head over to Patreon. We have a live stream tomorrow. The link is in the description. We have TikTok. Hit me up on TikTok. I'm tremendous on TikTok. I got all those diamonds. I had no idea. I said, what the heck is these things called? I've just learned. I just like to pick this stuff up. Sometimes in life, you just got to learn as you go. Okay? You got to learn as you go. I've done that my whole life. And everything, if you just keep moving forward, you will be a success. Not everyone's an overnight success. A lot of people see overnight success, but just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep trugging along. I love you all. This is a very powerful month. Show up every day, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Oh, it's going to be a summer that you will never forget. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.